Hey, what's up guys? Swordy Sarah here with another video, and for today's video, it's gonna be about Summoners War Chronicles. I haven't made a video about Summoners War in a long time. I've still been playing the game, but I couldn't really make a video on stuff. I usually make videos on like mathematical calculations, and that's why we're back here again. So we're having our Path of Growth bingo, but it looks a bit different, right? First thing you can observe is that our crystals that we gain is much lesser than before. Right? Before it was 80 per row clear, right? Then now it's 45 per row clear. So there's one change, but also one thing that most people won't notice is that Path of Growth Kairos before used to be play for 7 clovers per play press, right? Per square you press will be 7 clovers, and you only gain 2, right? From each Path of Growth clear. So now they made it 3-4, which is the same as Kairos, but lesser crystals. So let's calculate here. Let's drop in the calculations. Is this going to be better than the old Path of Growth bingo? And is how much crystals do we lose comparing Kairos to Kairos? Right, so let's dive into that right now. I'm gonna pop up the notepad. That's how we go. That's how we roll. Right. So we should get a better result here, right? Okay, so this is what it is. Our current bingo is 3 runs, 4 per play. Let's expand this a bit. 3 runs, 4 per play. 1 Path of Growth run is 10 energy, which is 3 clovers, 1 play, 4 clovers, right? Then 1 board, calculate like that, is around 22 clears, get 1 board done. So our daily energy, now we can get 288 per day just from passive regen. Per 5 minutes you get 1. 75 from the daily stuff like the Summoner Pass, Guild Request and all that. Okay, then we have this. This is from the event, spend energy to get energy. So this 60 is just spending 120 energy, you'll get 60 in return. 240 is from being account level 60. If you're not account level 60, you're like 50 or something, you're gonna get 180 instead, 60 less. But yeah, this is just based on what I'm getting, right? So I'm getting 300 here, and then I'm recharging 4 times every day, so that's 240 added on that. So the total, adding it together, it will give us 90 clears, because 900 energy divided by 10, 90 clears of Path of Growth, and that equals to 4 boards, right? A little bit about 4.06, so that's technically just 4 boards. And 4 boards, what can they let us gain? Actually quite a lot of stuff, you know. 1,800 crystals per day. Seems quite little compared to our old kind of performance, but yeah. So everything else is the same, right? 320k gold, 160 breath of life. It's very good for account level power leveling. It's very good for that. 640 rune enhancement stones, not too much. 48 times 3 to 5 star monster piece box, which can also help in the account level power leveling, right? If you've been doing that. And then calculating for the field duration, event duration of 7 days would get us 12,600 crystals. If we do this daily, every time, 90 runs for Path of Growth a day, 90 runs of Path of Growth a day, and they'll get 2.2 million gold, 6,720 breath of life, 4,480 rune enhancement stones, 336 times of 3 to 5 star monster piece box. So that's minimally 300 3-star pieces, right? Minimally if you're unlucky and stuff. Right, comparing to the old bingo. The old bingo was 2 per run, 7 per play, but the crystals was 80. Right? So it's like, oh, maybe it could be better. Pop in the calculation in 2, 7, then here you can see it's 112 clovers rather than 64 clovers, and that results in 56 clears. If you hop on to my older videos, is where I calculated it as well. It's the same, right? Exactly the same as the old times, and same energy that we're using here, and we only get 1.6 bots rather than 4. So by right, I wouldn't be multiplying by 1.6, right? But we're just trying to get like the most out of it. 1.6 might not get you crystals, but let's just use it as a gauge, right? So let's say 1.6, you get 1,280 crystals per day. That's really going lesser, and everything else, of course, definitely lesser, right? Because they stay the same. So the event duration 7 days, and then you get 8,960 crystals compared to the previous of 12,000, right? So there's around 2,000 lesser crystals, 2,500 lesser crystals. So the conclusion is that the Path of Growth Lucky Bingo is buffed, right? So compared to the old Path of Growth Bingo, it is buffed now, even though the crystals got nerfed. Okay, but then now let's compare it to Kairos, because Kairos was the bingo previously, right? That everyone went hams on. We had the beat event, and that's when we went crazy with it. Definitely, it's gonna be a nerf, right? Because if you look here, Kairos 3 per run, 4 per play. It's always been like that. But now they nerfed the crystals. So of course, you know, previously get here. No, this is the current one. Okay, this is the current one. What do you get? Right, 12.6k. Same as the one above. And the old one, 80 crystals instead of 45. Still 3 and 4. Right, 3 per run, 4 per play. And you get 22,000 crystals. The conclusion is that the newer bingo equals lesser crystals, minus almost 10,000. Right, that's what you're losing compared to the old bingo. But it's not like you can go back to the old bingo anyways. But it just seems, my real full conclusion is that Path of Growth Bingo is much more worth doing now, and people are going to be running a lot of rune dungeons, so Path of Growth Bingo is more likely the thing to go for. If you want to talk about going hams, I guess if you really need crystals, if you really need Breath of Life, gold, and all these kind of monster pieces as well, then going hams on this, spending all your energy towards this is okay. But if you want to split your energy between repeat requests, raid, and whatever, that's also fine, because it's not going to be super detrimental compared to the previous crystal gain. Right? Up to you where you want to allocate your resources, right? If you need crystals, do this. If you don't need crystals, you want other resources, unknown scrolls, you want pieces, you want gold, you can do everything else. Right? So just use this kind of calculation to come to your own conclusion whether you want to spam it, but these are the numbers you can observe from the change to the crystal reward. Once again, the conclusion is Path of Growth Bingo is buffed, much better than before. Kairos Bingo is nerfed. So overall, if you don't care what type of bingos they are, because they're the same now, they're both nerfed, essentially, right? Okay, that's all I have for you for this video, guys. If you like this video, if you thought this was helpful, please leave a comment down below on anything that you want to suggest to improve the video. Right? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.